Okay, welcome back. Once again, I'm still in my bathroom. I just had some work done earlier. So anyway, I'll be back to the computer next Tuesday for another new episode of OTA YouTubin Season 8. Every Tuesday, every Tuesday exclusively on YouTube.com/Ultimate Soldier C Gang. Okay, I know my my OTA YouTube Fan Nation group is not much fun anymore. So I'm thinking maybe next year, or maybe next year I'm probably might gonna change my group site. Yeah, my group site to something else. I probably might give my WWE SVR I usually pay on MySpace.com. I guess I could give it a Facebook give my WWE SVR account, my SVR at work on my MySpace group, jump into the Facebook page of the OTA YouTube Fan Nation. But even though you still have time. I mean, if you want to join in the OTA YouTubin Fan Nation, I mean, before I get to change it in January 2011, well, just try to add me, www.facebook.com/CG45OTA Nation. Anyway, time for the episode at hand. Yes, cause last week we had with the fall in, we was hoping that we have some cold weather coming in. Yeah, the episode of this today is called Will it ever be cold? Yeah, because even though I like even though I'm getting used to watching WTLC 11 News about the weather, last week, meteorologist Pat Prokop, he's been in WTLC since the 1980s, and he just celebrated his 30 years as the meteorologist on WTLC, and also I would just like to take this opportunity to say congratulations, Pat, for being a meteorologist for 30 years in WTLC. Well, I don't know if there might be another 30 years, but you will always be a weather legend. I mean, that's the kind of comment I just put it on his on the WTLC Facebook page. Yeah, you can check that out if you like. If some of you might know me on Facebook, or some of you might don't. But anyway, cold weather came in last week, but now it's just a little chilly. But I always like to wear my denim jean jacket. I mean. And then I probably might switch to my T-Mac hoodie, when it gets real colder. And I also have my gloves. I actually have no use for the gloves until it gets really cold, and then I probably might wear them. But even though with my rings on, I mean, it's going to be difficult. I just put my rings on, until I reach to work, or probably see a movie, or... But anyway, it's already fall. Well, winter won't be until next month in December, I think. But yeah. Well, I always like to watch the news for the weather. Well, you watch Pat Prokop on 4, news at 4, but I always watch it at 5. On the news at 5, and then he'll be back on at 6, and 5:30 be John Weatherby, and whatever he's out, then Pat Protocol takes over for the 5:30, and 6 o'clock. Yes. So yeah. So that's why the purpose of doing this here, so I can be able to be ready for WTLC 11 in a few minutes. But yeah, sometimes I just some of us might like the cold. Some of us can't stand it until we could probably just head inside just to be warm. Just be warm, get the warm AC, and especially in the times in my job, everybody wants to. I mean, we get a lot of complaints about the temperatures. I mean, whether it's high, whether it's cold, we can just turn the AC up or down, whatever. I mean, just to keep the customers completely satisfied. But the point is, I mean, well, I'm the kind of guy who just absolutely can stand against these weather conditions. I mean, even if I get sick, get a sore throat or a running nose and cough so much. I mean, there's so much of this I can't even get out of bed. But I come prepared for medicine. Yeah, I come prepared for medicine. Yeah. I mean, but sometimes cold weather doesn't bother me. I mean, sometimes. But in order to stay warm, I gotta dress warm, and that's what everybody must need. I mean, just try to watch the news for the weather. Try to stay warm. I mean, with winter coming up next month, and hopefully we'll be able to withstand the weather like we always do, and like I always do. Oh yeah, and speaking of which, I remember also before I go on break, I remember watching the WTLC Halloween Spooktacular. I mean. When they Turley dressed up as Elvis, and one of the crew members dressed as a penguin. And we're gonna be cold. That penguin cracked me up. Well, that crazy, one of the crew members dressed up as a penguin and just saying we're gonna get cold. It's gonna be cold. Yeah, well, okay. I've been watching that. And that penguin was keeping us in mind that we are gonna get cold. I mean, we just gotta be prepared for it. So yeah. Well, Halloween Spectacular aside, even though I gotta get part 3 of the Halloween Spectacular once I get back next week. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind also. Anyway, we'll be right back.